disco biscuits. I made disco burgers last time, but these are the biscuits. These are a lot smaller. So these are tea lights, but I've made it a simpler process. Anyone can do this, quick and easy. The time is 10:31, so let's get it on. I'll speed the footage up of the melt, but you'll see how it's done. So let's do it. Heat's on, so we'll get these melted down, and I've left them inside their silver foils, and they're just inside this container in case there's a bit of spillage. Right then, I'm going to turn the heat off now, and the time is 10:37, so that's taken about 6 minutes to melt. Now what we're going to do is we're going to drag it off the heat, and then I've prepared some cotton wool by ripping up some balls, so all I've done is tear them apart. And now I'm just going to use this stick, which is a little, I don't know what it is, barbecue skewer. Just set it on the wax and let it rest into it. Each just put little bits in. You get a little sizzle because the cotton wool obviously is cooler than the wax, but it doesn't spit or anything. The reason I call these disco biscuits, on the other one's disco burgers, these are smaller, so they're the biscuits. These are for starting fires, like putting underneath your wood in the wet and damp conditions, and it'll give it more of a chance. A lot more of a chance when you can't find dry tinder. But yeah, the reason I call them disco is because when it's cold, wet and miserable and dark and you're in the woods and you can't get a fire going, use these. Once that fire's going and ripping, it's time to party, because you've got some heat, you've got cooking, you've got warmth, you've got some light. That's why I call them disco, because it's happy times. So you just want to try and keep your wick. It doesn't matter if it's in the centre. It's nicer to be in the centre, but if you can't get it in the centre, just keep on poking it about. It's going to stay wet for a while. Get your cotton wool in nice. The reason I rip them up is I think it's just too big to put in all at once. Try and build it around your wick. And the reason I did it like this, it wasn't I had the brain flash to leave them in their foil. I tried to remove them from the foil and the wick snapped and I couldn't get it out. These are quite cheap tea lights. I bought a bag of, how many is in the bag? 125, cheap, from a cash and carry. They don't come out, the wicks, they snap off. So I thought, well, I'll try this, and this actually worked out to be really good. So it's less hassle, less to rebuild. Got a wick malfunction. Right, that's them all done now. They've all had the cotton wool added. I'm going to move these away from the cooker for them to cool down, and I'll show you the ones I made yesterday. I say the ones I made 7 yesterday. So you've got your disco burger, and then the ones I made yesterday, the disco biscuits. Now I'm going to use these for lighting fires and getting them going in the bad conditions. These turn out to be great for cooking. If you've seen the video on this, I'll put a link in. You can put these on, they last for ages. I've still got the one I used the other day for cooking, and I think I've still got a few, well, quite a few minutes left in that one. There's still loads of wax in there, so I imagine that'll burn quite a bit longer. So yeah, we're going to go out and we're going to test these in the actual woods in a fire. So yeah, click on the link at the end if you want to see these burning in a fire. Thanks for watching.